Hey guys, what's up? This is Nikita Chelsea, and in this video I am going to review the best games of 2014. Note that these games that I'm about to review and talk about are my favorite games. So you probably hate all of them or hate a few of them, but these are my favorite games. So as you can see, I'm holding 3 games in my hands. I'm going to talk about more, but let's start with Far Cry. So Far Cry, the initial release date was November 18, 2014, published by Ubisoft Montreal, Shanghai, Toronto, Ukraine, and Red Storm Entertainment. It's been released on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. It won an award for the Game Award Best Shooter. The Game Award for Best Shooter. It's a good shooter, but yeah. GameSpot gave it a good 7 out of 10, while IGN gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Metacritic gave it a 4 out of 5, which is 8 out of 10, and Steam gave it a 7 out of 10. Far Cry. So Far Cry is about a guy named Ajay Ghale. You play Ajay Ghale. You don't really get to see him. You get to see him one time when you take a selfie with Pagan Min. That's the only time. So you play Ajay Ghale, and you are traveling. You travel to Kyrat in the Himalayas to scatter your mother's ashes. Once you're there, you get to meet this crazy psycho in his ugly pink suit. And, well, I suggest you just play the game and see what happens. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. For me, it's, I get it why they won the Game Award for Best Shooter. It's an amazing shooter. First of all, the gameplay is great and the graphics are amazing. I was playing this game and my grandpa, my 77-year-old grandpa, was like, "Oh, beautiful, are you watching a documentary?" And I was like, "No, grandpa, that's a game." So he even thought that the mountains that you saw in the Himalaya were real. It's stunning. What's also fun about this game is you can do missions. You stay in this village called Padapur, and you do different kind of missions actually. And what's great is that you can move and that you can transport yourself by many different vehicles, such as cars, motorcycles, parachute, tiny helicopters, boats, different kind of stuff. So it's not only a first-person shooter. It's also a game where you can like explore Kyrat by any vehicle you want. Not any vehicle, but a lot of vehicles. While you're on the road, you can, while pressing the square, you can collect money and plants and all that stuff that you can sell in your village later on so that you can get cash. And with that cash, you can buy ammo, guns, bullets, ammo, all that kind of stuff, parachute, so all that kind of stuff. Far Cry 4, I loved it. I think a lot of people love it. Definitely the Nikita Chelsea star rating is probably 4 out of 5, which is 8 out of 10, 8.5. I'm going with 8 out of 10. The next game I'm holding in my hands is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and also Romania, Quebec, Paris, and Ubisoft Reflections. Ubisoft, just like Far Cry 4. The initial release date was May 27, 2014, and the designer was Danny Belanger. It came out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and Microsoft Windows. It was nominated for the VGX Award for Most Anticipated Game. Well, Watch Dogs, it was up to me, you would have won it. It came out on Wii U, which is quite odd because most games that come out on Wii aren't quite this style. I am going to tell you why I absolutely adored this game. I could tell hours about it, but I could keep telling and telling and telling. Most of my friends on PlayStation Network are not a big fan of this game. They kind of don't like it, amateuristic, blah blah blah. I'm in love with this game. When I first read it, Hacking is Our Weapon, I was like, oh, cool game. And then I read open world, action adventure, free roam, steal cars. I was like, okay, definitely my type of game. So, in this game, you've got 5 acts, 5 main missions that you can play. Besides those acts, you also have like side missions such as criminal convoys, fixer contracts, and gang hideouts. Also, C2S towers unlock. There are 13 of them. If you unlock them all, you get a trophy, a PlayStation trophy. So it's just like towers up a building, climb the building, try to unlock the tower. It's really simple. Besides climbing walls and figure out how to get up there, it's not, you don't have to do much. So those are the missions. You also have like tiny mini games such as chess playing, um, drinking games, cash run, coin collect. It's just running around the streets trying to collect tiny coins, cash run. And also, which is nice, is Watch Dogs is set in Chicago, Illinois, and it has 100 hotspots across the city. A hotspot is a place like, for example, I go to the Willis Tower, and then you see a hotspot nearby, press to check in, and you press your tiny little button, and then floop, there pops out a lot of information about the Willis Tower. If you check in all the 100 hotspots, you get another trophy. So that's what I like about Watch Dogs, the fact that you just can do different missions. You can also do online missions, hack people you don't know, hack people you know, like friends. And one thing really cool is you can buy skills. You get a skills tree, and now and then if you complete a mission, you get a skill point, and with that skill point, you can buy skills in a skills tree. One of the cool things is when you drive around the city, you can open and close bridges, you can block the road, you can turn the lights from red to green. And one of my favorite skills that I bought was the hack when you walk down the street. You open your profiler, the square button, and you can hack people. You can hack their songs they're listening to, their telephone calls, and the best of it, you can hack cash. If you buy 3 or 2 of them, those skill points, you get like minimum of $10,000 per time you hack someone on the streets. It's just an amazing game. You can buy different kinds of cars, clothing for Aiden Pierce, and seriously, I mean, Aiden is a hottie. This Hacking is Our Weapon. Aiden is cool. He's like known for his hat and his mask and his long leather jacket that he only buttons here. And definitely here you can see Aiden. Here he has a gun, and here he has a phone. You're probably wondering, what's the most dangerous weapon? Well, for Aiden Pierce, it's definitely his phone.
I think first, but sure to finish last. This day and night, the longest owner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through.
Hey guys, I am holding Destiny in my hands, and I think for a lot of people, this is the best game of 2014. It is a great game. Around like a few months ago, if you would have asked me what's your favorite type of game, I would have answered GTA kind of style. Definitely not first-person shooters. I kind of hated them. But thanks here to this guy, Destiny, I love first-person shooters. The story is not that great, but I just love shooting those things, ogres and knights and goblins. I just love shooting them. The reviews, well, GameSpot gave it a 6 out of 10. It's not that good. Sorry. The initial release date was September 9, 2014, and the developer is Bungie. They won the Game Award for Best Score Soundtrack, the Game Award for Best Online Experience, and you were nominated for a VGX Award for Most Anticipated Game, just as Watch Dogs, and the Game Award for Best Shooter. It came out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. So, Destiny, first of all, you've got the tower. There you can meet new people, you can buy guns and sort of stuff, and then you've got just roam around. There you've got Venus, the moon, the earth, and if you click on let's say Venus, you get like different kind of missions that you can do. Level 10 hard or level 8 normal, and you can choose them. So what's also cool is in the beginning of the game, you get to choose between 3 characters in the game. First of all, you've got the Titan. Second of all, you've got the Warlock. And of course, last but not least, the Hunter.